Hello again. All right. We are cruising right along. Now we're on to Module 2, Lesson 11. And we're going to be looking at the 9s fact strategy. So all of these strategies are helping you with basic multiplication facts. So far we've covered 2s, 4s, 8s, 10s facts, 5s facts. Now we're going to our 9s fact strategy. We're going to be working a lot with arrays as well. So let's take a look at the array that's on your screen right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 rows. You see this? They go across. And in each row is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my multiplication statement that I can write, that's not what I meant to do. My multiplication statement that I can write is 10, because it's 10 rows, times 6. 6 in each row, right? We all know 10 times 6 equals 60. We're going to be using this to help us solve 9 times 6. So when I wrote out the multiplication statement here, 10 times 6 equals 60. That's because there are 10 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 rows with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in each. 10 times 6. I'm going to take this screen hider and I just shortened our array. Now we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows of 6. So if I know 10 rows of 6 is 60 and I just covered up one row, and in that one row, there were 6 beads. So I really just covered up 6 beads. I had 60. I covered one row of 6, which is 6 beads. So then 9 rows of 6 would just be 6 less than 60. So I can count back 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54. So 9 times 6 equals 54. I had 10 rows of 6. I covered up one row of 6. So I only had 9 rows of 6. Let's look over here. I have another array here. And it shows 9 times 7. So let me make sure that this is true. I want you all to be able to see this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 rows of 7 because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in each. All right. I am going to be solving 9 times 7. Well, let's use 10 times 7 to help us. Watch me as I unveil this one more row. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rows with 7 in each, which is 70. I'm going to cover up this one row. Look at me cover up. It's just one row I'm covering. You can see them right there. One row of 7 is what I covered up. So that's 7 dots. Look, I can even count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm covering that up. So now it's only 9 rows of 7. So when I have 10 rows of 7 is 70, I'm going to subtract 7 from 70 because that's how many I covered up. Count back from 70 for me. 70, 69, 68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63. 9 times 7 is 63. Let's take a look at another one. I hope that these cards are helping you. Hold on one moment while here we go. Okay, I want to solve 9 times 3. Let me see if my array shows this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 rows with 3 in each. To solve that, well, let's use our tens fact. 10 times 3 is 30. When I have 10 rows of 3, it even says it down here, 10 rows of 3 is 30. So I'm going to cover up 1 row of 3. How many dots is that? Look, I'm covering them up. I just covered 3 dots up, so I need to subtract that. 30 minus 3 is 27. Count back 3. 29, 28, 27. So then therefore 9 times 3 equals 27. I had 10 rows of 3. I covered up 1 row of 3. So I only have 9 rows of 3 equals 27. Here is the step in once it loads. As you can see, tens facts are really important. They can help us with a lot of what we need to do when it comes to multiplication. So here there are 9 rows of carrots. There are 4 carrots in each row. If you wanted to draw this out, you could. They want to know how many carrots are in total. So if you have 10 rows of 4, that would be 40. But we only have 9 rows of 4. So that's 1 row of 4 less. So we're subtracting 4 from 40. Written here, 10 times 4 equals 40. 1 row of 4 is going to be taken away to get to only 9 rows of 4 equals 36. Right? So the strategy is helping us use facts that we know to solve facts that we don't know. If we look at our student journal pages, while that loads, here we go. On the bottom of page 74, they tell you the tens fact, or they want you to solve the tens fact. So if you get rid of one of the rows, you'd only have 9 rows to help you solve the nines fact. Look at how that is set up for you. And then on the top of page 75, they give you the tens fact that they want you to find. So how can you use that answer to solve the nines fact? So if you know 10 times 5, then what would 9 times 5 be? It's just 1 row of 5 less. Then you need to write the turnaround fact. Fill in the blanks here, remembering that an equation should be equal on both sides. So 9 times 3 should be equal to whatever number is here. But be careful, the answer can come first. It doesn't always have to come last, as in here. So this is saying 9 is equal to 9 times what? What do you need to multiply 9 by to have your answer be 9? Take your time on that and then give the step ahead a shot. Nice work.